All right, everyone. In this video, I want to show you exactly how to set up your business email account using CosMoSys. All right. Some of you guys, and I still use it too, use Gmail. But when we're doing things like going for funding, applying for loans, things like that in our business, it looks a lot more professional when we're using a business email. So I'm going to show you how to set up a business email. It doesn't cost anything. If you have a domain already, it's definitely not going to cost anything. Now, mind you, you could do this with other services that you may use, HostGator, Bluehost, either one of these other DNS service providers. But I use Cloudflare. It's free, and you can have an unlimited amount of websites on there, so I don't see why not. You can always switch over to Cloudflare too, and especially if you're gonna switch over and host your websites on your sales funnels inside of CosMoSys, right? It just makes perfect sense to switch over to Cloudflare, because then it's like unlimited free. Anyway, so the first thing we're gonna do is go over to Cloudflare. We're going to click on, I'm going to use my marketing email, my marketing domain. Go down to DNS. And then this is the one I just made. So let's go ahead and delete that one. We are going to copy this right here. Then we're going to add a record. It's going to be a CNAME record. We're going to use mail. Now, what we're doing right now is, let me see. You see this, for example? This is Kairos dot 𝗙𝗢𝗟𝗟𝗪𝗏. This is called a subdomain. You guys log into CosMoSys. It's app.cosmosis.newround.io, right? So app and CosMoSys both are subdomains. And app is a subdomain of CosMoSys, which is also a subdomain. I hope that made sense. So anyway, we're going to set this up, proxy off, and we're going to do 1 hour. I'm going to set that up. Boom. There it is. Okay. Now we have that set up. So now we're going to head back over to CosMoSys. We're going to go down to settings. We're going to go down to email services. And it's going to ask us, okay, dedicated domain. Wrong account again. New round marketing. All right, here we go. Dedicated email, add domain. And you see we just made this domain over here, right? It's going to be mail.getnewround.xyz. So we're going to type that in here. mail.getnewround.xyz. Looks right. Okay. Add and verify. Now, what we're going to do is take all of these records and we have to input them inside of here, starting with the top one. So the very first thing we're going to do is copy this, mail.newround.xyz, and it says TXT, CNAME, MX, and MX. All right, so I'm going to walk you through this. You have to create a TXT record inside of your DNS service. All right, so let's do that. Add record, TXT. Boom, first step done. Now we have to put this in as the host name, so we're going to copy that. That's the name. Boom, done. Now we have to put this in, so copy that, put that down here. Boom, done. Save. Ready to rock and roll. Now on to the next one, another TXT record, and we're going to copy this. So add record, TXT, paste, back over. I'm going to copy that, put it in here, paste, scroll down, boom, done. So we got our first two done. Next one is a CNAME, okay? So we're going to copy that. I might go over to Cloudflare, add record, go down to CNAME. I'll type that in as the name, it's required, and then we're going to copy this, put that in there, done. Boom, got the first three. Now we're going to do number 4, which is MX record. So MX priority 10 and then host name. All right, so add record, MX name, paste, mail server. I'm going to copy that. That's going to be this right here. Paste that in. And remember, it says 10 over here for the priority. So priority 10, paste. Now we got one more, which is the same thing. It's just this one difference right here. This is A, this is B, but everything else is the same. So we're going to do the exact same thing. Add record, MX, paste that in there. Actually, just going to copy this, paste it there. And go ahead and put that B right there and put 10. And now save. So we got them all set up now. So what we do now, hit verify domain. Now keep in mind that this can take quite a few times, right? So now we got 4. The last time I did this, like they was just popping on and off. So it can take a while before we get all 5 verified. And this one is most likely not being verified because it has this. This host name is not covered by a certificate. I don't know what that means. Let's see if we could change that by doing that. And boom, we did. So what I just did was this was proxied at first, if this was on. So I turned that off and then put this to 1 hour and hit save. And you see the little warning sign went away. So now let's try again. Verify. Boom. And you see it says pending still. So hit verify again. All green. Verify domain. SSL issued. Ready to rock and roll. Now, watch this. I'm going to go and send an email to this right here. Jamel at this right here. Watch this. You probably might not be able to see my email, but Jamel at mail.getnewround.xyz. Hi. Test email for training video. Send. Go back over here. Go into conversations. Right there. Test email for training video. And so you will also get your notifications up here whenever you get an email. And this will be your private email box inside of CosMoSys. You'll get those emails to your cell phone. If you have your cell phone set up, you'll get, if you have the app set up on your cell phone, you'll get those emails on inside of your system, obviously. And one other thing that you could do, which is if you have an outside email already and you want to forward that email to, say, your Gmail account, one thing you could do is you can come into email in Cloudflare and you can set up email routing. I'll make another video on that, but if you want to go in and play with it, you can, but you have to install these things and they may interfere with other things that you have installed. So just keep that in mind. I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think that you could use email routing and what we just set up together, because email routing will take all your emails that you get and they'll send them somewhere else. All right. But I'll make another video about that and then we'll see how that goes. But for now, you guys have everything set up and ready to rock and roll. Let me see if I can show you that real quick. If you hit send email, it's going to show this right here, because this is going to be whatever email that you are logged into your system with, right? So if you're logged into, this is my email that I have connected to my account inside of CosMoSys. So that's going to pre-populate. So what you got to do is just delete that. And then that. And now I'm going to send this to myself. There's no error messages, so that means that that went through. And I just got it on my phone. Also, when you hover over your email, you can go over here to these little dots, click that, hit details. It'll show you exactly where it came from and where it went to. All right, so you see that your email will be working. Now, when people get an email from you, they'll get this. So it'll say reply@mail.getnewround.io. But on their end, let's see if I can bring it up. Yeah, so it's going to say whatever you type in. So for example, watch this. We're going to say Jamel at @newround. Mail. Nope. Jamel at getnewround.xyz. Okay. So now I'm telling the system to send an email as this. So send. See, it went through. We're going to look at the details. Now it says from Jamel at getnewround.xyz instead of from reply@mail.getnewround.xyz. But inside of the email that they get, it's going to say from Jamel Jones, and it's going to allow them to be able to reply to you and get your emails inside of CosMoSys. All right. I hope all of this made sense, guys. If you need any help, just reach out, let me know. I'll see you guys in the next video.